This is the time, now is the place. You're watching Xhale Yoga. My name is Daniel. We are out here in the Nowosphere, deep in the heart of the yoga capital of the universe, Austin, Texas. Let's practice some Logos Vinyasa. Let the day begin with discipline. Find an easy seat, ground the base, elongate the spine, elevate the crown to its fullest expression. Leave the palms open to receive. Close the eyelids, turn inward, and begin to focus on breath. Reducing reaction, experiencing each inhale as it flows through the within. And with each exhale, letting go of one more distraction. 5 more on your own. Two. Then, at the bottom of this exhale, you can flicker the eyes open, and for the rest of this exercise, we'll be connecting breath to movement in a flowing and at times rigorous meditation. Palms reach out, shoulders back. Inhale to swing the palms over the crown, big stretch. Exhale, thumbs to heart center, Anjula Mudra. Repeat, palms reach out and sweep this inhale over the crown, palms connect, lengthen. Exhale, thumbs down. One more just like this, palms reach out like the wings of a phoenix. We soar even greater. Exhale to heart. Let's stretch the side body, float the left palm, then let's lean to the left here, removing any bend from the right elbow, maximizing the stretch from the fingertip all the way throughout the side body. Then contract the core and tilt the heart towards space, drawing the right shoulder back, plugging it in. All things deliberate throughout this exercise. After 2 more cycles of breath, we'll flow together to the opposite side, but I'll count it off happening here in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Two more. And then at the tail of this exhale, press both palms into the air, reach up, shake it out, squeeze the navel, inhale. Then on the exhale, shift forward to a tabletop position with palms shoulder width distance apart, knees hip width distance apart. Untuck the toes, rotate the eyes of the elbows slightly forward, begin to activate the breath, engage the core, drop the belly, lift the gaze, cow pose. Exhale to press curl around the spine, cat. Inhale, lower the heart, float the tail, Vidalasana. Exhale to round the spine, create space, Majrayasana. Take several more rounds of cat and cow to the pace rhythm of the inhale, followed by the exhale. One minor adjustment to the audio. Then after 3 cats and 3 cows, return to all 4 pillars, leaving the knees aligned with the hips as we begin the traction and trace the palms forward for puppy dog stretch. Sursasana, aiming the heart to the mat, sinking, surrendering, finding stillness here for gravity's last stand. In a few short moments, we'll be flowing in defiance upstream against the downward current of gravity. Stay here or option to rise into the fingertips to engage deeper. And even as we sink and discover stillness, continue to observe the pattern, follow the rhythm of the in, then the out for 2 more. And then at the tail of this exhale, you begin to retraction. Retread the palms and back beneath the shoulder blades in a vertical line. Engage, tuck the toes. Inhale, extend the hips upward. Exhale, downward facing dog. First one of the exercise, pedal it out. Organic movements here, stepping into each heel, bending into opposite knee, finding what feels natural. Shake out the head, wag the tail, sway the hips, or find cobra in the spine, pressing firm into the palms, drawing the heart closer to the thighs. Stay connected and flow with the movement. And on this next inhale, shift the gaze forward and rise into the tops of toes. Then with straight legs, navel in, small steps, walk forward to the top of the mat. Then fold, Uttanasana. Ragdoll variation, reach for opposite elbows, surrender the weight of the crown. Option to maintain a soft bend or a deep bend in the knees, allow the torso to sway back and forth to the breeze and rhythm of the ins and outs. Stay here. Or option across the forearms at the base of the nape, reaching for opposite shoulders if this serves you, for 2 more breaths. And then at the tail of this exhale, carefully release the bind, lowering the fingertips back to the mat, hollow out the belly. Then on this next inhale, begin to unravel the spine, 1 vertebra at a time to equal standing. Samatahiti, finding our roots here. Connected at the soles, distribute evenly as you stand up straight with the shoulders back, narrowing the distance between the navel and the spine. Then this next inhale, reverse swan dive. Palms circle above. Exhale to spread the wings and hinge forward. Fold Uttanasana. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat spine, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms and step the right toes to the back of the mat. Runner's lunge. Let's build this foundation. The asana begins at the sole of the left foot, left knee, left heel, and a straight line. Fully engage the right leg as you plant the right palm, contract, twist, and peel open to the left. Revolved 8, crescent moon A. And this next inhale, the left palm dials to the back of the mat, half circle. Exhale to dial the palm forward, lowering into runner's lunge. Plant the right palm, step the left heel back and stack it, side plank to the left. Now, if the wrists are tender or arm balances aren't available, you may stagger the feet for balance, come down to the length of shin, or even forearm, as long as the core is active and the hips are elevated. Your side plank is good. 1 more slow side body breath into the base. Then exhale to soften the left palm down to a plank position, top of a push-up. Firm line here, hips, heels, crown, look forward. Press firm into the palms to get the most rising action from the arms. Breathe deep. Then on the exhale, slow motion. How slow can you ground the heart? Untucking the toes, leaving the elbows against the ribs as you sweep the heart from the floor, baby cobra. Exhale to ground, soften. 2 more, lift up, baby cobra. This time, removing pressure from the fingertips, using the strength of the lower body to stay elevated, breathe and lift. Exhale to ground. 1 more, just like this, rising onto the fingertips, walk them to the corners of the mat. And on this next inhale, either halfway lift, baby cobra, or if you have full cobra available to you this practice, extend the arms completely, keep the neck elongated for a full cycle of breath. Exhale to get ground. Retread the fingertips beneath the shoulder blades, elbows back to the ribs, tuck the toes, engage the core. And then on this next inhale, press up, firm line of energy, Kumbhakasana plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Shift the gaze forward, bend the knees deeply, step, jump to the top of the mat, and fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, root to rise, hollow out the belly, palms reach out, and let's raise the vibration. Palms touch, lengthen. Exhale, lower the thumbs to the third eye, and bow forward in service of your practice. Lift up halfway, flat spine. Exhale, plant the palms and step left toes to the back of the mat and find the foundation. Rooting down through the left toes, maintain a solid vertical base. It is from this base we shall construct a myriad of cosmic expressions, planting the left palm, contracting, twisting, and reaching open to the right. Parivrita Ashta Chandrasana A. Then on this next inhale, the right palm dials to the back of the mat, half circle. Exhale to swing this palm like a Ferris wheel forward, Anjaneyasana, plant the left palm, step the right heel back, stack it, side plank to the right. One more slow side body breath into the base. And exhale, lower the right palm down back to a plank. Challenge here to draw in, drag and sip in. The longest, slowest, deepest breath of this day. Then on the exhale, slow motion, either baby cobra or freeze at low plank chaturanga. Untucking the toes, pressing upward facing dog. Legs active, knees hover. Exhale, downward facing dog. This set of actions is the vinyasa for this exercise. I offer a bunch. Challenge yourself, accept them all, or skip them as necessary. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step, arrive to the top of the mat. Then fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale to salute the sun. Palms reach out this time. This time, interlacing the thumbs, creating resistance. Locate the center. Draw the biceps back by the ears. Melt the shoulders away from the ears. Breathe in slow, deep full. Exhale to flurry forward, fold. Inhale, lift up, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the palms, step, or jump back to low plank chaturanga dandasana. Then move through this vinyasa. One inhale, upward facing dog. For one exhale, downward facing dog. So let's check our dogs here. Shortening the stance, walk the palms toward the toes, far enough to make heel to earth contact. And for the next 3 breaths, explore the space beneath the skin, connect to the body-mind. The body is the unconscious mind. It is here. Look, listen. What does it speak to you? Then from here, continue to walk the palms all the way to the back of the mat, folding forward as you squeeze the navel in, bend the knees deep, sink the hips low, hover the palms, then inhale to extend the palms over the crown, Utkatasana chair. Exhale to sink and squeeze, then breathe in. We are compressing organs, We are activating metabolism. We are stimulating digestion. Then on this next exhale, can you sink a little deeper? Can you squeeze more firmly? And breathe in. Exhale to dive forward. Take a bow. Lift up halfway. Exhale, lower the palms and walk them forward back to your regular downward facing dog. Sun salutation B. Tilt the hips back. Next inhale extends the right heel high. Three-legged down dog. First 3 breaths, press through the heel. Rotate the forefoot toward the mat. Where can you lengthen, strengthen, sharpen? Next 2 breaths, bend the right knee, rotate the hip right over left. While maintaining equal pressure into the palms, breathe in. Extend the right heel, point the toes, engage. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, freeze. Inhale to swing the right heel back to space. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, then step forward. Runner's lunge. Prepare the foundation, engage the core, then give rise. Crescent warrior. With each inhale, expanding as prana floats. Each exhale, revising. Settling the foundation, achieving buoyancy into the left leg, connected to the deep strength, the deepest strength, the ability to lift yourself. Then, on this next inhale, can you reach even greater, squeeze more firmly, and on the exhale, W the arms, tilt the head back, extend the heart up. At the bottom of this breath, reach up, grow. Exhale to W the arms, lean back. One more just like this, reach even greater. Now listen carefully on the exhale, we're gonna dial the left heel down and open up into warrior 2. Hips open, right knee is in a straight line over the forward facing toes. If for any reason the knee is tilted inward or off kilter, proper form is to take the right sit bone and pull it inward as it presses the left one away, then lunge forward, creating this invisible line of energy from the front heel to the rear arch. Turn the front palm and reach up, peaceful warrior, side body stretch. Exhale, listen carefully. We're gonna cartwheel the palms down, frame by frame, left palm articulates with the rotating left toes into runner's lunge as you step the right heel back, three-legged, then descend halfway as the toes follow and float you through this three-legged vinyasa. One breath for one action. Back to Adho Mukha Svanasana, or DFD side B. Tilt the hips back, extend the left heel high. Ekapada Adho Mukha Svanasana, second verse, same as the first 3 breaths. Find your fullest expression. Next 2 breaths, bend the left knee, rotate the hip, left over right. Inhale, extends left heel, point the toes, engage. Exhale, draw the knee to your nose, curl, shift forward, freeze. Inhale to swing the left heel back to space. Exhale, knee to nose, curl, shift forward, and step it forward. Runner's lunge. Prepare, engage, then ascend. Astra Chandrasana. Stay fierce, stay focused. This next inhale reaches you even greater. And listen carefully on the exhale. Squeeze everything toward the midline as you spread the wings. Hinge the upper half forward, flip the palms, interlace the fingers at the base of the spine. Press the palms, then extend below the tailbone. As you lift the heart up, tilt the head back, shoulders back. Imagine there's a string pulling you up from the heart into the cosmos. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra, extending the index finger and wrapping the thumbs. 2 more breaths. And at the bottom of this breath cycle, carefully release the bind, circle the palms back over the crown, and on the exhale, rotate open into Warrior Two. Turn the left palm and reach up, Pripparita Virabhadrasana. And exhale, articulate as you rainbow the palms down and take this vinyasa. Step the left heel back and flow, 1 breath. Move, 1 action. Purr, 1 hail. Downward facing dog. All right, friends, we're gonna repeat this sequence again. This sun B, this time 1 breath. This time 1 action. This time 1 breath per 1 action. Here we flow. Shift the gaze forward, please. Bend the knees deeply. Step or pounce to the top of the mat, then fold. As you squeeze the navel in, bend the knees deep. Sink the hips, hover the palms. Then breathe in, extend up, chair. Exhale to sink, then squeeze, then breathe in. Exhale to dive forward, Uttanasana. Lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, Vinyasa. Plant the palms, step or jump back. Flow with the movement. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, extends the right heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step it through, Anjaneyasana. Inhale, lift off, Crescent Warrior. Exhale, open up, Warrior Two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, spin the palms down, Vinyasa. Flow. Downward facing dog. Next inhale, extends the left heel high, Ekapada. Exhale to step on through, runner's lunge. Inhale, Astra Chandrasana. Exhale, Virabhadrasana 2. Turn the palm, inhale, Pripparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, circle the palms down, Vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Let's take a short rest here, friends. Come to seated on heels like a thunderbolt. Take a child's pose. Actually, seal the base of the hips to the heels as you extend the palms forward, giving the third eye down, or option to reach the palms behind you, left open to receive. Or, that was the third option that I started to say, come seated to heels like a thunderbolt and take a sip of water. New friends, old friends, I speak each level in this space. Option to follow each cue carefully. Option to listen to it speaks to you. Option to tune this out and go with the flow. This practice belongs to you. If at any point throughout this exercise you find yourself chasing the breath, losing connection, proper form is to seek rest until you're ready to dive back in. Shift forward, please. Downward facing dog. From down dog, shift forward to a plank position. And exhale, slow motion. Ground the heart for Sphinx. Walk the palms forward, spread the fingers apart. Forearms stay parallel, elbows an inch in front of the shoulders, forefoot active, knees hover. So friends, we saluted the sun, we established the foundation, but thou shalt not pass the core. The core is the source of your physical power. So tuck the toes, engage the core, and extend the hips up in a firm line for a forearm plank for 60 counts, beginning now. 59, 58, 57, 56, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43, 42, 41, 40, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale it out, disengage. Lower the heart to the mat. Ground the heart, lower the chin. Forefoot is still active. We're going to stretch the palms to the base of the spine. Interlace the fingers, press the palms, then extend over the tailbone for this locust expression, hovering the forefoot. Dare to breathe. One more inhale lifts you even greater. And exhale to carefully disengage. Retread the palms back beneath the shoulder blades, elbows in. Then press the hips up to the heels. Back to Thunderbolt, Vajrasana. This is an alternative rest to Child's Pose. At any moment, seat at the heels, cupping the palms, sit up straight, shoulders back, core active always, ever in here, out there, but especially out there and in here. Let's practice vertical back bends. Let's go ahead and rise onto the knees for Ustrasana Camel. Let's leave the shins parallel, toes tucked or untucked, but the first primary principle of vertical back bends is keep the thighs flexed forward, buttock engaged, then reach for the base of the hips. As you squeeze the center middle, raise the heart, tilt the head back, bending from top to center, camel. Keep the breath even. If this is going well and you seek more engagement, you can release this bind, reaching for the heels with the thighs still pressing forward. Over time, perhaps achieving enough of a back bend to get an upside down view of the back of the room. And remember, friends, that you are as young as your spine is flexible. For 2 more breaths. And at the bottom of this breath, carefully release the bind, unraveling the spine, circling the palms overhead. Exhale, back to heels. Shift the hips over to either side, then extend the legs forward. Staff pose. Sit up straight, shoulders back, distribute evenly along the base, all things deliberate. Then from here, reach the palms forward, but keep the arms plugged in. And then we're gonna hover the shins parallel to the floor and to the ceiling, but point the toes, draw the shoulders back, keep the neck long, and look straight up. Navasana, boat pose. Exhale, lower to a hover without pinning the shoulders, without tapping the heels. Express the lungs and lift up, high boat. Exhale, low boat. 2, hover, freeze, chill, wait. Inhale, high boat. Exhale, low boat. 3 out of 5, leaving 2 more. Here we flow. Number 4, lift up. Exhale, lower to a simmer. Now friends, on this last one, how many fibers can you activate? How slow can you articulate? This high boat expression will be the burn. Exhale, lower to a hover for 10, 9, point the toes, 8, scissor kicks, 7, 6, or find angels in the carpet, free falling for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Disengage. Left hand to the heart, right hand to the belly. Bend the knees and walk the heels inward and sway the knees to and from. Reconnect. Next challenge. We're going to traction the palms to the base of the thighs, then begin to start rocking and rolling your frame up and down the length of the mat until one of 3 Sukhasana is good, or gain enough momentum to roll to equal standing mountain, stand up, or maybe you want to roll, cross the legs through to a chaturanga, taking a vinyasa. All levels means choose your own adventure. And then from here, we're going to step to the center of the mat. And as we transition from segment to segment, we reestablish the base. So show a strong, sturdy mountain. And then from here, reverse swan dive, palms stretch up. Exhale, Anjala Mudra. Let's practice some balance with tree pose, Vrikshasana. First, by rising onto the left toes, knee comes forward. Then open the knee over to the left, the hip. And then one of 3, heel to the low calf, or drag the heel to the thigh crease, or option to take the half lotus bind over the right thigh, pressing the palms, straight line of energy from the crown to the sole. Find a drishti, a point of focus, so that you can tune out and tune in. Only inhales, only exhales. And then from here, we're going to raise our tree branches high above. Then extend the left knee forward, keep the heel flexed as you draw the knee and thigh parallel, reaching for the interior edge of the left foot, seal the Gyan Mudra, right hand side for dancer, Netara Janasana. Stay here, or begin to press the forefoot into the palm as you're extending the right palm forward and reaching up. Concentrate. And remember, friends, that failure is always an option because failure is always informative. 2 more breaths. And at the bottom of this exhale, carefully step down and shake it out. Side B. From mountain, reverse swan dive, palms soar above. Exhale, thumbs to heart. Now rise into the right knee, toes forward. Open the knee over to the right. Then one of three, rinse, repeat. Vrikshasana. One side may be unlike the other. Tune out, tune in. Let's raise the branches and extend the right knee forward, heel flexed. Then draw the knee and thigh parallel. Reach for the interior edge of the right foot. Seal the Gyan Mudra, dancer. Concentrate. 2 more breaths. And exhale, carefully step down. All right, let's step to the top of the mat. And let's salute the sun, reverse swan diving one more time while it is still called today. Exhale to flurry forward, Uttanasana. Lift up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, lower the palms, step back to down dog, or take a vinyasa. Flow. Downward facing dog. Main course, daily bread. Here we flow. Next inhale, extends the right heel high, 3-legged. Exhale to step it forward, runner's lunge. Dial the left heel down, lining up the right heel to the arch of the left foot as if you're gonna balance on a tightrope. Crawl the left fingertips forward. How gracefully can you expand and fan? Open, warrior 2. 5 breaths, 5 points of light. Number 1 is a deep lunge in the right knee, toes forward. For number 2, a fully engaged left leg, lateral edge parallel, or a slight inner rotation of the left hip. For number 3, shoulders and hips are squared forward. Number 4, a straight line of energy from fingertip to fingertip. Then number 5, crown elevated to its fullest expression, drishti flowing just past the right middle finger. Turn the palm, reach up, peaceful warrior, but stay, hold, freeze, breathe, deep, lunge, inhale. And exhale, we're gonna dial the palms to a 12 and 6 position, extended side angle. Option to rest the elbow to the top of the thigh above the knee. Option to hover the forearm to the inside of the right ankle. Or if you have an alternative expression, perhaps the 45-degree straight line of energy, or even a bind behind the spine, or even bird of paradise, go for it. Side angle is the peak posture for this exercise, which means we are here for approximately 2 extra breaths. Birds and vines, you're in a time zone of your own. Extended side angles, 2 more breaths. One more breath within, Always stay for the breath of out. Because it's at the bottom of the exhale, we rotate the palms back up to warrior two, spiritus, exhale, side out. Lengthen through the right leg, shift the hips back, arms parallel, setting up for Trikonasana triangle, and surf the upper half forward and dial the palms into a vertical line. Taking up space, imagine you're carrying a large canvas through a narrow corridor. Stay connected, and you'll become the observer as opposed to being the actor. And you will notice that triangle, side angle, warrior two, and reverse warrior all share an identical vertical base. One more cycle. And at the bottom of this breath, lift the palms up to a horizontal line, and spin the heels over here to the left for our 5 points of light. Utthita Tadasana with both feet forward, lateral edges parallel. First 3 breaths, sparkle, shimmer, shine. Take up space. When you do, your frequency increases, your esteem levitates. Then Siddhigyan Mudra. Index fingers and thumbs as you spread the wings wide. Press the heart forward. Squeeze the center middle. And on the exhale, a wide-legged forward bend. Prasarita Padottanasana. Turn the palms, interlace the fingers, then extend the palms north toward the crown. Option to stoke the Kali Mudra. Over time, perhaps experimenting, heel toeing wide enough to make contact from the crown to this earth. Stay connected, and perhaps even discover a speck of rest at the bottom of this position for 2 more breaths. One. And then at the tail of this exhale, carefully release the bind, lowering both palms to the ground, connecting the thumbs in a straight line. Hover the palms an inch, then spread the wings a mile. And on this inhale, we hinge and flare open back to our 5 points of light. Woo! Breathe in. Then dial the right heel to the front of the mat. And without seam, step into warrior two. Turn the palm and reach up, peaceful warrior. Exhale, windmill the palms down and take a vinyasa. 1 breath per 1 action. Downward facing dog. Side B extends the left heel high, 3 legs. Exhale to step it through Anjaneyasana. Firm ground here. Then dial the right heel down, lining up the left heel to the arch of the right foot as we're going to balance on a paddle board. Crawl the right fingertips forward and spiral open into warrior two. 5 breaths, 5 opportunities, 5 inhalations, expand you. 5 exhalations, revise you. Where can you deepen, straighten, sharpen? Turn the left palm and reach up, Preparita Virabhadrasana, but stay for the exhale. Maintain the deep lunge, 90 degrees into the left leg. Look up, breathe north, and on the exhale, spin the palms back into 12 and 6. Utthita Parsvakonasana, extended side angle. birds and vines. You're in a time zone. I mean, do the things. The ability to observe without evaluating is the highest form of intelligence. 2 more breaths. 1. And then at the end of this breath cycle, rotate the palms back up, Virabhadrasana 2. Exhale, sigh it out. Lengthen through the left leg, shift the hips back, arms horizontal, setting up for triangle again. Clothesline the upper half forward and dial the palms back into a vertical line. Two more breaths. And at the tail of this Xhale, rotate the palms back up to a T and spin the heels over here to the right. Step the feet apart. Goddess pose, sink low. Align the spine with the crown. Be the burn. Option to take organic movements, swaying from side to side. As long as you're flowing with the movement, you're in that flow state. And then at the bottom of this breath, can you sink a little deeper? Can you burn a little more brightly? And then we reach back open and expand into our 5-pointed star. Woo! Return all 10 toes forward. Breathe deep. And on the exhale, we're going to spin the left heel back to the front of the mat and step into Warrior 2. Turn the palm, Preparita Virabhadrasana. Exhale, last vinyasa of class. Let it be known. Downward facing dog. All right, it's already time to cool off. Cool down time. Tilt the hips back, then extend the right heel high, 3-legged. Setting up for half pigeon, draw the knee forward, rest it behind the right wrist. As you drape the torso over the thigh, extend the right leg behind you, toes untucked, palms and elbows inbound, find the center. Then press up vertical pigeon. Glance over the left shoulder, make sure the toes are straight. And then exhale, resting pigeon. Walk the palms forward to the forearms or extend them completely, giving the third eye a down. Three more breaths. And then when you're ready, you begin to reanimate this pigeon one feather, one quill at a time. Retreading the palms back beneath the shoulders in a vertical line. Engage, tuck the left toes, prepare. Then press up and extend the right heel back to space. Ekapada, bending the right knee, stacking the hip. Organic movements here, clockwise, counterclockwise, or otherwise. If you have Wild Thing in your practice and want to flip your dog, hover the right palm, and then carefully turn the torso over to the left while extending the hips upward with the right palm reaching forward, facing up. The left palm is your primary pillar of support. Know thyself. And then when you're ready to rotate back over, how many fibers can you activate? How much articulation can you express as you extend the right heel through this extended side plank, rotating over into a three-legged down dog on an inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog or bonus logos. Downward facing dog. Inhale, extends the left heel high. Ekapada, half pigeon. Draw the knee forward behind the left wrist. Drape the torso. Extend the right leg behind. Palms and elbows inbound. Press up, vertical pigeon. Glance over the right shoulder. And then go to sleep. Three more breaths. And then, just as mindfully as you operated on its opposite, begin to awaken one strand by one by one. Replace the palms, engage, tuck the right toes, prepare, then press up and extend the left heel, three-legged, bending the knees, stacking the hip, restorative actions. Stay here or Kamakarasana, hover the left palm and turn over. The right palm is where it is at. Now imagine you're at the bottom of the sea. How slow can you flow? How many ripples can you create? How much transformation can you ignite? Combining a single breath, inhale, with one rotation, three-legged down dog. Exhale, DFD, or get that bonus logos. Shift the gaze forward, please. Step through to a seat, legs come forward. Dandasana. Sit up straight, shoulders back. I know your core is active. I said it so many times. Connect the pinky fingers and the thumbs. Open the petals of this lotus. And reach out, grab for your dharma, which is your path. And exhale, a seated forward bend. Reach for the ankles, the lateral edges of both feet. Or take the peace fingers to the big toes, flexing forward. Bringing awareness back to the core. The more firm you can keep the core squeezed, the deeper engagement you'll achieve in a forward bend. And then from here, you can carefully disengage. Let's take the wide-legged version of this practice. Take the heels apart, keep the heels flexed. So basically a 90-degree angle from the legs, stemming from the center column. Lift the heart, pull the tummy in, and then just using gravity, hinge forward. Option to traction the fingertips forward for a little more traction, or take the peace fingers to the big toes and flex yourself forward. Never forcing anything. If you build it, he will come. That's a movie quote that translates to, if you practice these asanas each day, there are no guarantees in life. But if you do this every day, like you've been, you will become longer. You will become stronger. And then from here, you can carefully disengage. Let's extend both feet forward again. I still want to take a spinal twist here. So sit up straight, reestablish the base, then bend the left knee and draw the heel and the calf to the base of the thigh. Firm squeeze here. Then extend the left heel over the right thigh, keep it snug. Lean to the right, fold the right leg under. Reconfirm the base. Then take the left fingertips or palm and plant them at the base as you reach up and look up with the right palm. Breathe in, squeeze in. Exhale, twist to the left. Half Lord of the Fishes, Matsi Andrasana. Each inhale, lengthening through the vertebra. Each exhale, deepening. Only expansion, only contraction. Two more breaths. And then at the bottom of this breath cycle, rotate back around, uncross the legs, re-extend them, give it a shake if necessary. Side B. Let's bend into the right knee, heel and calf against the base of the thigh. Easy squeeze. Extend the right heel over the left thigh. Lean to the left. Fold the left leg under. Find the foundation. Then right palm plants, reach up, look up, breathe in, and exhale, twist to the right. Two more. And at the bottom of this breath, rotate back towards center, uncross the legs, extend them forward. Sit up, hover the palms. And then we're going to carefully, very slowly make our way onto the shoulders. With the arms stretched out along the side body, palm face down, bend the knees, walk the heels toward you. Longest finger reaches the heels, knees, hip width distance apart, setting up for bridge pose. First, exhaling any remaining wind from the lungs. Then inhale to extend the hips upward, pressing the palms into the mat, chin away from chest. Option to interlace the fingers, press, extend the palms, tucking in one shoulder, and then it's opposite, the rising and sinking. And then if you still have the bind, be kind, rewind, soften the spine. All right, friends, we can practice bridge again, or if you're ready for relaxation, you could draw the soles of the feet together, drawing the heels toward the root, let the knees fall. left hand heart, right hand belly for Supta Baddha Konasana, which is reclined butterfly. Or if you still have some energy left over that's screaming to get out, we can practice wheel. I'll cue for wheel, or take bridge, or chill. Wheel goes like this. Return the soles of the feet to the same position as bridge pose, keeping the forefoot forward, avoiding after liftoff, going heels in, toes out. That is the most common misalignment that I observe as an instructor to the underinitiated. And then from here, plant the palms beside either ear, elbows come up, shoulder width distance apart. Exhaling first, and then inhale to extend the hips up. And then from here, pressing up and lifting the crown, option to reconnect the crown, or extend the arms completely and the hips upward for Urdhva Dhanurasana wheel. And then when you're ready to come down, carefully tuck the chin and soften the shoulder blades to the earth.